Everyone is trying to find that altcoin that will give explosive gains like Shiba Inu. And I think I found it for the cycle, guys. If you don't remember, Shiba Inu went from nothing to 3 billion in the blink of an eye, and from 3 billion to 41 billion in just 30 days. This is how insane the markets were. They're coming, believe me. Not every altcoin has a chance to become so viral, but there's one trading right now that has potential written all over it. So if you want to find out which coin I'm talking about, then get ready, because as Elon says, the most entertaining outcome is often the most likely outcome. And this one is kind of hilarious. Also, if you're looking for some low cap altcoin alpha, well guys, an entire agent swarm was just released on Twitter or X, and I'm gonna bring that to you guys as well. It's gonna be a good show today. You're gonna watch to the very end. Let's get into it. We've been crushing it so far, guys. If you're happy for the show, if you're excited, do me a favor, destroy that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. What's up? My name is Chasse. Been in crypto for almost 13 years now. Here to bring you guys all the alpha. Let's get into it. And the Bitcoin chart is looking very nice. It is looking like 100K. Well, it's kind of dancing around the 100K number. My feeling is, like I said the other day, is it probably going to bounce sideways for a couple more days and then carry on the next leg up forward, right? Because we still have aggressive accumulation happening from the ETFs. You can say over here, we have the Bitcoin spot ETFs having a net inflow of $597 million. It just like I don't know if these guys, if it's registering, if it's computing with you guys, like these are astronomical amounts of buy pressure coming into the Bitcoin ecosystem, right? Like insane, right? It's just buying up all Bitcoin. People are crazy that they're selling Bitcoin, but that's the way it is. ETH as well, $273, almost $274 million coming ETH. ETH is picking up, guys. ETH is because it has an ETF. Now let's listen to Donald Trump.
You're embracing crypto, very different from the previous administration. Strategic Petroleum Reserve like for crypto?
Yeah, I think so. We're going to do something great with crypto because we don't want China or anybody else, and not just China, but others are embracing it, and we want to be the head. We're going to be ahead of AI. We're going to be way ahead of AI, and we've got to produce tremendous amounts of electricity.
Finally, a little competition, but to be the best at everything. It makes a whole lot of sense to me, guys. So that's what Trump's going to do. Texas House proposes bill to establish strategic Bitcoin reserve. All of the states are proposing a strategic Bitcoin reserve, guys. This is happening. It's happening on this federal level. It's happening on a state level. Like 2025 is going to be insane. Insane. And we're the nicest thing is that we get to like peek into the future. We know what's happening. We get to see this all ahead of time. It's like, it's amazing, right? Like, just unbelievable. Today, billionaire Thomas Petterfee, founder of Interactive Brokers Group, says, I would recommend that people put maybe 2 to 3% of their net worth into Bitcoin. You know how I feel. I was like, way too little, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, guys. And then this chart over here, it basically just says that miners have been selling aggressively this whole time to cover profits. After all, mining is a business. So people just, want to make money, and they don't even care about Bitcoin necessarily. They just look at it as another opportunity to make money. But what this graph over here shows us is that miners selling is slowing down and the accumulation has started to happen. And as you can see, guys, here from this chart, this is a really, really interesting chart, very important chart. The orange line shows the production cost to mine a Bitcoin. As more miners come online, as energy costs increase, as there's more competition, the cost increases to mine Bitcoin. Like Satoshi was such a brilliant person, right? Insanely brilliant, right? And as you can see, the orange line is the price it costs to manufacture a Bitcoin, and the black line is the price of Bitcoin. So it sets essentially a floor for Bitcoin's price. And as you can see, it's going up only. If you guys want to put something wild in perspective, Ki Young Ju over here says, Bitcoin is attracting $80 billion every month. Nearly half of the capital that has entered the Bitcoin market over the past 15 years was added this year alone. If you don't understand what this means, you still don't understand Bitcoin. Essentially, guys, there's more money coming into Bitcoin than ever before. Like in the entire history of Bitcoin, there's more money coming in this year than ever before. It's insane. It's just absolutely piling, but that's what we need That's what needs to happen to push a price higher, right? Because the higher the price of Bitcoin goes, the more capital injection is required to raise the price up, right? So for Bitcoin to go from 100,000 to 200,000 takes a lot of capital, a lot of money to come in, right? And that's why we like alt season, because there's a lot of capital in the space, and Bitcoin takes a lot of money to come into the space. It'll happen. It's going to happen, but that's the way it is. All right, guys. And as you can see, I have my own landing page here now from Ledger. Thank you, Ledger. Guys, you have an insane discount in the description below. If you don't have a Ledger yet, you need to store your crypto here. If you're new to the crypto world, guys, make sure that you don't keep all of your crypto on your hot wallets on your browser, because it's very easy to get stolen there. You need to keep it in a hardware wallet so you don't get robbed. That's what Ledger's for, guys. There's a link in the description below. And protect yourself. Right? That's why you need to use NordVPN. Link in the description below as well. Okay, so guys, really the clear winner here, as we've been saying, since the bottom of the market in August 5th, 2024, has been SUI. But as you can see, everything is up only. It's a good time to be in the market, obviously. Now, Andrew King over here is coming and saying that he believes ETH is a really good play, right? He says, I used to think ETH and ETH BTC were overhyped going into the ETH ETF. But with Trump's proceeds from World Liberty Fi being used to buy ETH and pro-ETH DeFi SEC and CFTC chairs being nominated, and the ETH overhang and ETF hype cleared, meaning that all the ETH overhang from Grayscale has been wiped out, the coin doesn't look so bad anymore. I've been saying this for a long time, right? ETH is going to go on a crazy parabolic run. Why? Because it has the ETFs. Because institutions want alt season 2. They're going to put it in ETH. It's going to be a crazy run. And Cointelegraph says, latest, Trump's World Liberty DeFi project has been stacking ETH, Link, and Aave today. The project bought $10 million worth of ETH, $1 million worth of Link, and $1 million worth of Aave. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Aave, a huge fan of Link. Use them both. And World Liberty Fi and Trump obviously are as well, growing their bags. Chainlink just added $250 billion AUM bank to its list of exclusive institutional clients in Dubai, a region that's one of the most progressive in crypto. Swift covers the entire West. Now they've got Hong Kong, Brazil, and Dubai and the East. Truly global standard emerging. You guys know I made that huge bet on Chainlink back in the day, and it's up a solid 4x from when we made that $1 million bet. If you guys made the play with me, congratulations. 400%. In about, a year or something like that, is outperforming almost every other market in the world. So congratulations. But we can do better. We can do better. So, this agent, I don't have any of this AI XBT. I just missed, but whatever. But I will tell you about some other alpha that a little bit later in the show. But he's doing his job. If this isn't a sign that maybe you should get some, I don't know. I don't have any, but my research team picked it up, put it in the show, and AVAX raises $250 million from Galaxy Digital, Dragonfly, Parify, despite holding $3 billion treasury. Network preparing largest upgrade in 4 days. Some alpha over there from AIXBT, Avalanche, still a good layer 1 play. Remember, in bull runs, all layer 1s that have mind share run really, really hard. All right, guys, now it's time to use your imagination here, right? So a historic setup has been gifted to us by the crypto gods. Visualize the situation months from now, and whatever that is, that's where the price will be. Trump plus David Sachs in office, countries telegraphing BTC interest, Silicon Valley funds sideline on crypto, 100 billion in demand to invest in AI, others in Bitcoin charts bouncing off multi-year lows, exchanges listing everything. We've been seeing that. Hallelujah. Amen. Liquidity flow. For the next 3 to 12 months, the field looks ripe for drastic alt outperformance with AI center stage, both in and outside of crypto. Absolutely. So Daniel Cheng over here says, despite the recent run-up, crypto and AI is still just sitting at 1% of total crypto market cap. The sector could easily 10x from here as we progress through the cycle with the leading AI infra, AI agent platforms, and AI agents outperforming disproportionately. Still early. This is very true. We've been talking about this day in, day out, and day out, day out. We've told you guys early AI16Z, early Farcoin, early Griffin, early Goat, right? Amazing. How does it feel? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Are you stoked that you made these plays? And as Redphone over here says, AI agents are dramatically bigger than you think they are. The future of digital business, there will be content empires, autonomous marketing firms, agent-based art studios, film studios, immersive media, etc., able to collab with one another to extend themselves, evolving with every new model release, duplicate themselves across platforms, for example, Instagram, Twitter, Insta, TikTok, etc., coming to rebuild our beloved DeFi primitives like oracles and wallets and maybe even LLM-based AMMs and swaps, perhaps. Think about based AI, for example. 7, able to integrate the behaviors of adjacent agents fairly easily, i.e. the agents you see today might not be the same 3 hours from now because they're evolving, just like the based AI creatures are creatures, evolving creatures. Coming from our private data to make us exponentially more productive, i.e. answering chats on our behalf, sending follow-ups, setting meetings, etc., and informing us after the fact. Now, this is why I think that AI privacy is so important, right? And this is why I'm working with projects that are doing and focus on AI privacy. Absolutely. Ryan Watkins over here, who is formerly at Mazzari, says, when you realize agents will be the primary form factor for users to interface with blockchain, it becomes clear that agentic infrastructure isn't just about launchpads. It's about building the operating system for the future of the on-chain economy. We've been talking about this, AI-16Z, virtual, EMG, SIMI, all of this agent infrastructure. We're going to talk about some more today. And Andrew Kang from Mechanism over here says, in the near future, any decent discretionary traders will no longer click buttons to trade for themselves. That would be like solving a large math problem by hand instead of using a calculator. Primitive, time wasting, a thing of the past. Instead, traders and investors will be teaching their mental models, heretics, indicators to an AI that will trade on their behalf. We already started seeing this, right? This is why we to look at Griffin and everything like that. So Moonshot put out a post today and said the top 3 AI coins by volume on Moonshot are AI agents. Big shocker there, right? Fartcoin, GOAT, AI-16Z, all crushing it. And we brought these to you guys all way earlier than they are now, right? Apparently, this is the future of finance. Fartcoin. Fartcoin has been insane run. Just insane. If we look at the top AI meme coins by market cap, Fartcoin is right here below. It's like right on the tail of GOAT, actually. It's crazy. Why? Well, we're going to talk about that in just a second. Fartcoin. Remember, we brought this to you guys over here at 5.5 cents. And if you were in the VVIP group, it was at like 4 cents or something. And now it's at 71 cents. So you have about a 14x on Fartcoin right now. 14x since we brought it to you guys just 1 month ago. Insane gains, guys. And I'm not going to read the whole thesis from TFLO over here. But essentially, what he's saying here is why Fartcoin is so popular. It's because it's like these hated rallies, right? TradFi can't wrap their mind around the fact that there's some meme coin called Fartcoin that's just worth $750 million right now. It's like explodes their tiny TradFi head, right? And that's the joke. That's the funny part. Like the higher that Fartcoin goes, the more people can't comprehend this, the more people want to send it. That is why we bought it, right? That's because it was the irony of it, the hated rally. And as Elon says all the time, the most entertaining outcome is the most likely. Another one too, guys, is GOAT. Now, GOAT's mindshare has decreased a little bit, but don't fade the GOAT, right? The greatest of all times. Don't fade the market leader, the alpha, because Andre is still building. And what his GOAT's doing is pretty crazy. You see from Yoo-Hoo over here, GOAT sentiment now at all-time lows since inception. So I'm accumulating more. I've been vocal about Doge trade over the summer. To me, there are many similarities between Doge and GOAT. It's category leader in its own vertical. It's unrepeatable origin story. Neither has strong cults, but both maintain exceptionally resilient and organic market share, even during significant price downfalls, thanks to a widespread awareness and consensus. On the last point, interestingly, both Doge and GOAT have mindshare floor of 0.3%, keeping them constantly in the top 50. People are always thinking about it, right? And that's what you want to do. When everyone's chasing other tokens, all the new shiny things, maybe you want to start accumulating, right? Maybe you want to start accumulating. Let's look at the daily chart over here. And you can see you have this nice correction coming over here, nice opportunity to give you buying. GOAT is by far from done, right? My prediction is this thing ends up on all the major exchanges, and Andre is still doing a bunch of stuff to it. So we can see I had a nice correction over here of about 60%, right? And now it's coming back up. So for me, this is a no-brainer here for GOAT. And the stuff Andre, who founder of Truth Terminal, is cooking is going to improve the space a lot. Whether you hold GOAT or not, if you're in the little crypto AI intersection, these developments will be bullish for your coins. Some founders choose PvP when PvE is a clear path. And you can see Andre's building more. Remember, we talked about this before. We talked about the integration with videos and TikTok and all this stuff. GOAT is going to be super viral all over the place as a huge KOL, and that mind share is going to make the token pump like crazy. And you can see they're building this thing called Loria. I'm not going to go through all this. You can go check it out. But working on huge things over here. This is a tweet from PWN Lord 69. You can go see what GOAT is cooking up over there. So Bleeker says, re-GOAT, fairly strong belief that something will drop that ignites a strong reversal. Whether that's significant spot listings or something from Andy, risk reward starts to look good down here. Very good down here, in my opinion. I consider Fartcoin an entirely own bucket at this point. This is still the barbell. So Fartcoin is catching mindshare, but remember, Fartcoin is the beta play of GOAT. It was formed from Truth Terminal. So where are agents headed? The space is evolving so fast. So agent projects are becoming less interesting. Agents are getting diluted with all new projects being launched, and the competitive advantage is shrinking. It's not like 4 weeks ago when Zerebro, this is the space, 4 weeks ago. It's not like 4 weeks ago where Zerebro had the clear technical advantage and much more capabilities than other agents. My contrarian view on the market, many investors have not yet recognized the change in the market due to the extremely rapid pace of change. They are still rallying around Bully and other response agents, meaning not innovative things like creatures like Base is doing, but people that are responding to prompts. Remember, agents are just responding to prompts. They're not AGI, they don't think on their own. They're responding to prompts. My best suggestions is this guy is suggesting AIXPT, Bully, etc., infrastructure, AI16Z, Zerebro, Realist, etc. We're going to talk about something else today as well. We're going to get into that just right about now. So this is called Colin AI. A good friend of mine pointed this out to me today, and it's like literally. So, guys, I have been building for like the past 4 months a framework that allows me to deploy AI agents. Like I shit you not, right? Before all this stuff happened, 4 or 5 months ago, I started doing this, and I built a swarm, right? And I wasn't planning to integrate it with crypto, and I still may or may not do that later. I don't know yet. But this project, Colin.ai, is literally exactly what I built. But they have the token integration already, and it serves one singular secular purpose, which is to drive attention from a swarm of agents to one single token. So it's like exponentially more powerful than one agent alone. The AI agent swarm is making over 2,000 posts a day and trained on virality, right? So it says the first AI-powered influencer ecosystem built to dominate the attention economy, led by Colin, a visionary AI. The swarm scales alpha, engagement, and influence across crypto and beyond. From market-specific experts to chaotic disruptors, Colin's swarm adapts, thrives, and drives Colin's value while expanding into untapped markets. So what you have here, and this is the most interesting thing here, the swarm. So the Colin swarm. The swarm isn't just a collection of AI agents. It's a revolutionary network designed to dominate the attention economy. Each agent in the swarm has a unique personality, voice, and purpose, targeting specific niches across crypto world and beyond. Together, they amplify engagement, scale influence, and drive attention back to Colin. With Colin as the queen influencer, the swarm operates as a dynamic, interconnected ecosystem. It's not about one voice, it's about a chorus of voices reshaping global entertainment, culture, and markets. The future of influence isn't individual, it's collective, it's the swarm. It's literally what I've been thinking for many, many months and building. This guy just happens to beat me to it because fantastic, great. Fantastic. Like I'm still going to maybe do something with what I built. But anyway, this thing is fantastic, right? And it's key features, scalable, resilient, adaptive learning, interconnected, and in development is core AI. So all kinds of stuff happening. But what you really want to pay attention to over here is the different agents that have already been created. So you have Colin AI, you've got Saitard, Lord Burn Rate, Shilton, A Jeng, Coling, and then more coming soon. Right? And so the whole purpose is for these agents to shift attention back to the mothership, which is the Colin token. So to me, it's insane. It's not new, right? Colin is the first AI influencer, and with a swarm of AI agents active on X, they can analyze charts and give some alpha and can help engagement for accounts that have real alpha too. I believe the reach and power will be huge. Let's quote this alpha. And he quotes Cincino and Crypto Kaduna, which always give amazing gem calls. If you're not following them, go ahead and do that as well. So they gave each AI agent archetypes, personalities that are super viral, that fit in, that people subscribe to, right? Whether it's far left, liberal, lunatics, or whether it's far right, gun loving, redneck, hippie, you know, whatever, like, or something in between, emo, whatever, like hot chick, like these are archetypes, right? And so you can see over here on the types of agents that they're creating all have different types of archetypes. First, AI degen, chief shill, lead dev, ventures, loyalist, maxi, horny officer, like side bet. Like these are perfect, right? These are all designed to be as viral and attractive to people as possible. And as you can see, it's working. So Colin AI says, it looks like my sidechain hack was a success. Got even Anatoly's attention. Who's next on the hit list? Maybe time to infiltrate Vitalik's neural network. And as you can see, Anatoly started following one of the AI agents created in the swarm that ultimately drives attention back to this Colin token. So I went into this thing pretty heavy, but it's only at a $6 million FTV right now. And it's been around for 1 month and 7 days. So it's not new. The devs are clearly building, clearly shipping. You can see if we go to the sites, you can see Colin AI, like I love the artwork, I love the lore. And you can see they make some really funny posts, but they've done, since this thing was launched in November 2024, it's made 8,852 posts. Like no human can ever do that, right? You can't replicate that. And they're well thought out, relevant posts that grabs people's attention. This is why they will outperform every human KOL on the planet, right? And this thing doesn't have one, it has a whole army pointing attention back to this token. That's why I went heavy into this one today. I literally just bought it on the open market. I don't know the team at all. Don't care. I just think it's awesome what they're doing. And you can see it's still early, right? It's not getting so much crazy attention, but I do believe this thing will get a lot of attention as the swarm starts to work its magic. Maybe, I don't know if it's gonna happen next week or if it's gonna happen in a month from now, but it will do its job because multiple heads are better than one head, right? And as you can see, it's sitting here at $6.3 million market cap. And that's gonna wrap it up today, guys. See ya.